Hey everyone. So I'm going to try to do two different challenges in this one. And I the Grungy tag challenge by Piles of Paragraphs, Lori at Piles of Paragraphs, and I will link that her channel below. And then also I'm doing the Mixed Media March with Carrie the Crafter. And I'm going to just use this small jelly plate. Isn't it cute? Nothing else, it's just cute. But I think that it's perfect for what I'm wanting to do. I just want to make a couple of quick tags. I have some cardboard here, and I've pulled off a lot of the outside, so it's got the wrinkle on the inside. And then I have two little, they're the back of a notepad like this that you get from the Dollar Tree. And I thought they would make really great tags. They're a good sturdiness. So, oh, that has a number 5 punched in it. How cool is that? And I think what's funny about this, I'm just going to tear off a little bit of this. Thought I would do it on camera to show you. If yours doesn't peel easily, you can always squirt a little bit of water on it to get more off. But what was funny about this box, I was going to shout out to Cynthia. It's the gift that just keeps giving. She sent me that beautiful journal, and this is the box that it came in. So I got a kick out of that this morning. I thought, you know what? I'm going to use that box. And I'll be able to tell Cynthia I used every bit of it. So here are my pieces, and I'll cut them down, to tag size once I figure out, which pieces I like. Let me get some roll-off paper. Also had a whole bunch of these little offcuts. They're like jagged edge, and I thought they would be cute to maybe make and then stamp later for numbers or whatever. I don't know if I'm going to do that this time. I'm supposed to be focusing on this project, so maybe not. Maybe I'll save those for another time. Yes, Christy. Focus. Okay, so I think I saw Loni at Grace Blossoms for You this morning, and she was doing some jelly printing, and the colors that she was getting at the end, it was like the metallic colors. Oh, it just spoke to my heart. That was beautiful. And I thought, okay, that's what I need to do on this, for this tag. I want to put it in the, and this is such a little jelly plate. It's going to be fun to mess with this a little bit. That's what I want to use. That color inspired me that she had. Now, I don't have metallics. I have one here that really isn't what I want, but I'm going to try to make it work. Okay, so I'm just going to, got way too much paint, of course, because I'm not used to such a small plate. I love it, though. It's so fun. Okay. I shouldn't roll that off. I should have just left it on my brayer, but I love that color, and that's, anything I get from this is going to be perfect in that journal. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this down. Just pick a little bit of it up. Not even all of it. I just want some of the, because what I'm thinking in my head is I want it to look like a stucco wall, that's broken. I don't know that I'm going to get that look, but we're going to try for it. So I'm going to put a little bit of this Mars orange in here. And when Loni was doing hers this morning, it looked like there was some green in amongst these colors. There wasn't. It was the background underneath her jelly plate. But that's what inspired me for these colors. I thought, ooh, I really, really like that. I'm just going to dab it on there. Ooh, loving that. And I'm not even worried about the corrugated part because I'm going to take a paintbrush and do the dry white probably on that. I'm just trying to get the part that resembles the wall that's still intact, if that makes sense. I love that so much. So pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to keep, I think, doing those colors like that. I really like that. And I'm going to do several pieces in these colors. I like what's happening with them. I've been in kind of the mass make. I was doing someone's Christmas order, and you know, that's a different kind of mass make. At least with this, you get all kinds of different looks. Ooh, look at that. Okay, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? You get all kinds of different, you know, we're doing a mass make, but they're all going to be different. In that kind of a mass make, they're all the same, and that's not really, I don't really like that. But I will say that this kind of mass make, where every piece you get is different, yeah, that speaks to me. So I'm going to roll that off again. Man, I'm loving that. Just on my, that piece of cardboard. What do you think of that? Doesn't that give a cool look? Okay. So I'm going to, I think I want some more of this in that one. I didn't have a whole lot of that orangish color, and I kind of liked it. Do it on that one. And I also want to put some on this. You know what I should have done? This is probably about half that size. I should have done it like that where I could fold it, but I didn't. That's okay. We're just playing around. I'm just picking up all of that I can. Ooh, and look, it's given that same as the, can't speak, as the corrugated cardboard. See, it's given those little wrinkly lines. I love that. Okay, so I'm going to put a little yellow on here. And not much. Roll it out a little bit. Just spotty like that. And then I'm going to come in with some of this Viridian and try to get that look that I saw this morning. It's awful dark. It's not really... I'm just going to lightly do it like that because I have a little more on there than I was planning. That's why I like the jelly print. I mean, you can, or plate, you can just do as little or as much as you like, and I love that. That's pretty, isn't it? I like that. I really don't want this much green on here. I'm afraid I'm really going to overdo it, which, you know, if I do, guess what? You can always go over it, right? That's the fun of it. Okay, I'm really liking those colors. And then I'm going to take this one. And I'm getting all kinds of good things here because I got my roll-off plate. Got this. Okay, so I think I want... I think that I love this. I hope that you guys do. I love the green, but it came out just a little bit. I wanted it more subtle, and I should have... I knew when I put it on there it was really too much. But that's okay, because we can always dull it down and, you know, do some other things. I want to go in with some more of this ochre. And then maybe put a little bit of this bronze metallic in there. I don't know what I think I'm going to get, but when I saw Loni's this morning, I really liked that gold she had. I'm going to run this over this corrugated again. Ooh, like that. Just to see what I get. And I got a piece I really like. So, yeah, that's good. I hope you can see that. It's got some real gold in it. It might not be showing up, but it is pretty gold. I'm gonna like go over those green parts maybe, kind of to calm them down a little bit. And you know, if this doesn't, you just keep playing, and I like that. And yes, you could just paint it on there, but I think this is faster for me to do the jelly plate, which, you know, I did do the tutorial paintbrush or jelly plate, and I think the jelly plate won on for me. It just seemed like that was best for me. Oh my goodness. I mean, you just can't go wrong with this. You get the best things. I really, really like that. Ooh, you know what? Gosh, that's pretty. I think that's really pretty. I hope you do. I'm going to put a little bit more. I know I keep going back and forth. I take this out, I put that in, but that's the beauty of this. I like this Mars ochre, or Mars orange. I'm going to use a little bit more of that. I know you're thinking, you just took that out, now you're putting it back in. I know, I can't decide what it is. I just love it. I love the layers of it. It's just so fun to play. And I really like this little jelly plate. It's tiny, but it's just fun to, you know, I wanted this to be a really quick one, and it's perfect, I think, for it. So there is that. I'm going to put a little white. I don't know why. Maybe, oh, I know why. I kind of think I know why I did this. I think that I'm going to just do some swipes, maybe. And plus, I wanted to get the part that's sticking out. I'm going to do some of it. Ooh, gosh, I like that. I'm going to do some of it with my paintbrush so that I can get in there a little bit. Wow, that's fun. Okay. So, I'm going to roll that off. I think I'm done with my little roller for the minute. Let me get my Dollar Tree brush here and just get in there. I didn't have to have it on that gel plate, but since it was, actually, I'm going to dab that off first because I think I can do the rest of it. I really like the design that it's giving. I forgot about my cardboard over here. I just feel like those gel plates are so fun. Okay, I'm going to wipe this off. Well, I'm going to leave it because I don't know that I'm done. I think I'm done, but I might not be. So I'm going to take these three and just do some of the white. Must have forgot to, imagine that. I forgot to rinse it out. Well, that's okay. We have more that we can forget to rinse out. No, I'm going to be better. Okay. And I think I want to mix a little bit of this. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep them separate. There we go. All right. Now, I want to go in on that part and really put some white because that's where the, I guess what, the plaster would be showing. Mixing a little bit of that orange and, or yellow in there too. kind of wondering, just kind of like tapping it. Ooh, and it's giving it a really cool look. This is a really stiff bristle brush. I better put a piece of paper down underneath. I'm getting it. Like I said, I got it at the Dollar Tree. It's really meant for children, and it works great for me. No, it's great because it's so stiff. I love the stiff, and I'm going to tear that back and let it like hang like a piece of wallpaper would. Isn't that cool? If I could get it to do it some more. Yeah, I like that look. Maybe just leave some of it like that. Okay, love that piece. And kind of already started this one, didn't I? I think I want to tear it a little bit too. Have some torn up pieces just kind of sticking there. What you think? Do we love it? Okay, so on this, kind of just have this left. Put some on this little sheet here. Just, ooh, I like that look. That just... dry brushing that on like that. I was watching Gayle this morning too. Okay, so here's the deal. When I go to sleep, and this sounds terrible, but I go to sleep to watching crafting. I guess I have it in my head that maybe some of that'll soak in my sleep and I'll remember something or whatever. But anyway, it's usually Gayle or, you know, one of the ones I'm always watching that's really, really pretty. I love that a lot. I'm going to do that other one just the same way. Actually, what I might do first is put a little bit more on the gel plate and then do the dry brushing with it, the rest of it. So anyway, I go to sleep that way. So when I wake up in the morning, you know, it plays all night. And because I'm the type that needs sound to sleep. I used not be, but my husband was that way and kind of rubbed off on me over, you know, 20-some years. So yeah. Anyway, so I need the sound. And when I wake up, it could be from a year ago. You know, it just keeps playing. And the one that was playing this morning from Gayle was, she was making these really cool, I can't even remember what she called them, but I'm going to be making some. They were like painted book page of sorts, kind of like. That's what I thought I would do. And then I saw Loni's jelly plate session, and I thought, ooh, I really like that color. And I want to duplicate that color if I can. So I'm just going to put a little bit of green down here too, because I'm going to swipe some in that just with my dry brush, not the jelly plate. Maybe I can control it a little bit more. Who knows? I think that I'm in control. Okay. I'll mix it with some of this white. There, I'm getting it. Now it's going. That's what I was looking for. And it only took my last piece to figure it out. That's okay. We figured it out, didn't we? What a pretty tag that's going to make. Thinking about now that I've got it on here mixed, I might just put a little back in. Why not? I took it out. Let's take it, put it back in. Do love these. They're so pretty. So thank you to Loni and Gayle for inspiring me this morning. I love these painted papers. They're, you know what? They're just almost as good to me as whatever project I'm working on. That's fun. Look at there. We got some really pretty pieces, I think. Okay, so let's try to make this grungy tag. See what we come up with here. Let's see which piece we're gonna use. So, maybe I should. Oh, you know what I need? I need my handy little tool that Karen sent to me. Right where I put it. Can you believe that? Okay, so I was gonna trim this down, but I don't know. I'm thinking I might just want to rough that up instead. You know, I was so excited about this thing. I didn't even read the package. Is there different degrees of taking off in there, or is it all the same? Probably should have paid attention, but I was so excited. I still have the package. So it isn't like I can't go back and read. Oh gosh, I love that. That's cool. Oh, let's do some of these little ridges in here. I wonder if we could get in there. Nope, it's too. But look at that. Okay, let's do this one the same way. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it a correct size tab, because I just love the way this torn stuff does. I like how that does those edges. So maybe this is just a, you know what, it's not a uniform tab. It doesn't have to be, right? Tag, not tab. Let's tear out some chunks. Now I'll rough up these sides. I got 2 tags going here, it looks like. Oh, I like this little thing. Look at it go. Thank you, Karen. I love this to pieces. Just love it. Love playing with it. It's just so much fun. Look at that. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. And I'm going to take a little pause here and clean off my jelly plate. And because I don't want it to get so stuck down. I don't know that it would, but I will feel better if I can get this wiped off. And I'll be right back. Okay, she's put away. And I was going to show you Gel Elf is what that's called. I know that I've shown it before, but I really like that size. And I think it's a, yes, it's a 3x5. It is linked to my Amazon storefront, I'm pretty sure. And I think if you're just wanting to play, even, you know, even like me, I tend to make quite a few things. I love that size, just like for today, so that we can, you know, I can just go in here and make a few tags, and I don't have to pull out everything, including the kitchen sink. Oh, goodness, I love this, that roughed up thing. And we've got those torn pieces, so I'm trying to highlight those too. I don't know that it really needed to be inked around because it just looks gorgeous. But I thought maybe it would really highlight where I had run that little edger thing across. Plus, I want a little bit of grungy in there too, you know, like the walls are dirty. That's a cool tag. I love it. Okay, so let's ink this one. And you know, we're going to have to put some Timmy people on here, because don't they, I mean, doesn't this just scream Timmy? Timmy people? Gosh, goodness, this is so cool. Well, Lori, I think this will classify as a grungy tag, even though it doesn't. I don't know what a grungy tag, if it has to have, I don't know what, I think someone told me in the last one, there are no specifications, and I really do like that. Okay, so I'm going to have to watch the video because, oh, gosh goodness, I thought I lost this. Okay, I'm back in business. Okay, so I want some Timmy people, but just to, I don't guess I really need any script writing, right? I mean, it's a painted wall. Why would it have writing on it? You just never know, though. These are all grungy walls. Maybe somebody came along and wrote something. So, okay, we're going to need some of this garbled script. You know, it's really, I think I want to use the Stays On because it's a little bit darker, that timber brown. I think I want to, we'll just try a piece and see what happens. Let's try some on one of these. See what it looks like. Okay, I love it. Look. Doesn't that look cool? Okay, we need to do that on this wall. Oh, gosh, goodness, that looks so cool. Yeah, I love it. Goodness sakes. This is the most fun. Julie, you need to get that jelly plate out. Julie at Camellia Crafts. She said she's just feeling like she needed to get her jelly plate out. Well, I know I don't know if she likes grungy or not. Most things that she does are beautiful. Oh gosh. I love that. I know that's probably hard to see, that writing that I've just put on there, because I'm not doing it a lot. It's just kind of, you know, a little bit. But look at that staining. I like that too. That timber brown's given. Oh boy, that's cool. It's not really given the words, but it's given the staining of it, and I like that. So I'm just going to keep working on it here a little bit. And then I think, because I've got it out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this one a little bit more, because I did like that. That's a cool background piece right here. And this, think about it now, this came from packaging at the Dollar Tree. Now, how cool is that? And we've made this beautiful piece. I just love what you can do with nothing. Which, I'm not saying nothing. I have paints and whatever, but you know what I mean? What you can do with pieces that are trash, I should say, or meant for the trash, or however you want to word that. Okay, so we've got our, I'm going to leave that out because the Timmy pieces sometimes need, so I think for one of these, I got to put my number on it for sure. And I had my bag of numbers somewhere. Maybe I'm just going to stamp it somewhere. I think I will, right down here. And I think this is 8. I'm going to put that out where I don't forget it, because I know this is going to be hard to believe, but I think I've misplaced my bag of numbers. So I'm going to grab my Timmy people. I'll be right back. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm a little surprised I can find this much stuff with all that's been happening on this desk. I guess maybe they're a little small for... No, they're not. That's fine. Quit acting like your stuff is wrong. It's not wrong. Okay, look how easy this is. I'm going to get some of this cheesecloth. I tell you, tea-dyed cheesecloth is my go-to. And you can get it, I don't know where this came from. I started to say you can get it wherever. I don't really know where you can get it. I ended up with a bunch of it. I know how I got it. That's a lie. I got some from an online, and it was white, and I just tea-dyed it, of course. But I don't know if they have it at the Dollar Tree. I don't know. I know that you could probably get it from Amazon, I would say. I have some, well, I used to have some. I don't know. I started to say I have some in my shop that's tea-dyed, but I don't know if I still do or not. Grunge them just a little bit. I could have actually done something with their dresses, colored them, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to just do that. You know, I could use the bigger pieces, the bigger Timmies on this. So I'm gonna grab those because I don't get to use those very often. And I think that would work on this. Something bigger. Let's move those girls, those party girls, and put in something bigger here. He's a child. So that one, and when he's got his little dog, yes, he needs to be in here. We're gonna use this one. We might use that one on the other one. I don't know that I'm gonna do two Timmies. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that for that guy, but what about something like that? Just that cool piece. I like that. And then, yeah, let's work with that. Let's just, I got to tell myself, that's what you got. We're going to make it work. So, put away my cheesecloth. I'm going to get out I printed, I think I've shown these before. I printed just words and numbers on some of my tea-dyed paper. So I think I'm going to use some of those for these. So for sure we've got this little dog that he's got reminds me of that one that used to be on Little Rascals. Yes, I'm showing my age again, aren't I? Actually, what I might do is a little bit of roughing up with my fingernail file on the Timmy. Little Timmy fella. I don't want to do a whole lot. Need to get my block though, because that's just leaving big streaks. Yeah, that's better. His clothes are so bright and shiny. I just wanted to knock them back. I hope I didn't do it too much. Might be a little grungy for somebody. But you know what? It's mine, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right. So that is going to be on this one. And I feel like maybe the kindness, do something like this. And then I could probably get a number 8 stamped on there somewhere. I don't think I need this much cheesecloth. And then I'll sign it. There we go. I've got her signed right in there. I'm loving that. Okay, so let's do something with this one. I do want to put that there. I do want some more of this cheesecloth, I think. Just as something behind. And I also think I want to do maybe a label and a vintage stamp. Just trying to find a color that kind of, yeah, I like that one. But I also want to get a label. Probably thinking, why are you inking up a vintage stamp? I don't know. Guess I wanted to. I guess I thought it needed it. Looking at this thinking, you know, I've got everything happening down here at the bottom. There's nothing at the top. But I'm okay with that because I'm so in love with all this jelly print that I think that it takes care of all the rest. You know what I mean? I don't think I need anything else up in there. I think that that, to me, looks good. I am going to probably stamp a number. I wish I could find my number bag that I had printed because I would like to do that. Ask and the Lord will give it to you. I didn't find that, but I found something else that I think I might like. Said I didn't need nothing up in there, but what about if we did part of one of these die cuts up in there? And I could kind of paint over them a little bit. I don't want to splat, do I know? I don't know, the splat don't look bad, but I'm thinking something like that. Maybe a piece of this. So I'm going to take some white and go over this. I wonder if I have any left on my brush. Ooh, a little bit. Enough that I think I can knock it back good. I think I'll use the black this time. You see my 8? It looks so cool. I am just so tickled with all of this. And I was looking at the kindness. This right here, it either needs some more inking or maybe some work, you know, the script stamp or something. It just looks kind of, I don't know, I'm not loving that. So I've crunched it up a little bit more. That definitely helped. And maybe I'm going to go back in with this, that one I used on the background. And just, yeah, that's what, that helps. I like that. I like that. That helped. That grunged it up a bit and made me happy. Okay, so I need to sign this one. Always kind of hide my initial there. And then also, I mean, these are tags to me because there's writing spots on the back. I could always line them. I probably won't because I like the grungy. But I could also, I have some of this still, you know, I did this at the beginning and it has just came in so handy. But I'm thinking about maybe using a piece of this at the top of one of them. And I'm going to staple that with a rusty staple only on this side. Like I'm not trying to make it go through the whole thing. I'm just going to put a staple in it. Do like how that rusty staple looks. I know it's probably doesn't make a hill of beans, but it does to me. I like it. I don't think I'm going to put anything on that one just yet. Okay, what do you think of my grungy tags and my mixed media march? Do you like them? I know they are grungy, but they are so cool to me. I love this project. I truly do. I decided I didn't want to I'm not going to put anything on this one just yet. Maybe when I actually put it in the journal, I'll do something. But I think for now, I'm going to leave it as it is. Okay, guys, I hope you liked this. I hope it inspired you to get out your jelly plates and play for a while. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.